Most people try to reverse aging by taking supplements. And you see it everywhere. Just take NMN or resveratrol or some $80 collagen powder, and you'll feel younger. And those can help to an extent, but the data shows something that completely flips that approach. Because the real reason your body ages faster than it should has nothing to do with which supplements you're stacking. It has everything to do with your stem cells. And most people's stem cells are being blocked at the source. Here's what I mean. When you were born, you had an enormous reserve of stem cells. These are your body's master repair cells. They can become almost any cell your body needs. A new liver cell, a heart muscle cell, a brain neuron. They are your body's internal repair system, running 24/7. But by the time you hit 35, your body has already lost roughly 50% of its stem cell activity. By 60, you're working with about 10% of what you started with. And this is not a slow, graceful fade. Research shows this decline accelerates with each decade. And here's the part that changes everything. It's not that your body stops making stem cells because of age. It's that the environment inside your body stops letting them work. So the real question is not, how do I add more stem cells? Because expensive stem cell clinics charging $10,000 to $30,000, those aren't the answer for most people. The real question is, what is blocking my existing stem cells from activating? Because when you remove those blocks and send the right biological signals, your body already knows exactly what to do. And the data shows you can more than double your circulating stem cells without a single injection, without a prescription, in just a matter of weeks. And that changes how you should approach this entire thing. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Leana. I'm an emergency medicine physician, and on this channel, my mission is to give you the science and the practical tools to live longer and feel better. Standard disclaimer. I'm not your physician, so please talk to your doctor before making any changes. This is educational content, not medical advice. This matters far more than most people realize, because your stem cells are not just responsible for how young you look. They control how well your heart repairs itself after stress. They determine how quickly your brain clears out damaged neurons. They dictate whether your muscles rebuild after a workout or just deteriorate year by year. They manage your gut lining, your immune response, your bone density. When your stem cell activity drops, every repair system in your body starts running at a deficit. And that deficit, that repair gap, is what we actually call aging. The gray hair, the stiff joints, the brain fog, the slower recovery after exercise, the energy that used to be there and isn't, those are all symptoms. The root cause is stem cell depletion. So in this video, I want to walk you through the exact protocol, the specific foods, and the specific type of exercise that target stem cell activation through 3 distinct biological pathways. And I'll show you how combining all 3 can more than double your circulating stem cells in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. Now let's get into the protocol and also understand the mechanisms. What keeps stem cells blocked? The first mechanism that keeps stem cells locked in place is something called cellular senescence. Here's what happens. As your cells age and accumulate damage, some of them don't die the way they're supposed to. Instead, they enter what researchers call a zombie state. They stop functioning, but they refuse to be cleared out. And these zombie cells don't just sit there quietly. They continuously pump out inflammatory signals, things like IL-6 and TNF-alpha. And these signals create a toxic environment around your stem cells that essentially tells them, don't activate, it's not safe here. So your stem cells get frozen, not because they're gone, because the neighborhood is on fire. The solution? Autophagy. The process your body uses to clear these zombie cells is called autophagy, your internal cellular cleanup crew. When autophagy is working efficiently, it clears the wreckage, the environment calms down, and your stem cells finally get the green light to activate and repair. So the first lever here is spermidine. It's a compound found in wheat germ, aged cheese, mushrooms, and soybeans. And spermidine is one of the most potent autophagy activators that has been studied in humans. There was a randomized controlled trial published in Nature Aging, where participants who took spermidine-rich wheat germ extract showed significant improvements in memory and cognitive function, both of which are downstream markers of stem cell activity in the brain. The mechanism was autophagy. Their brains were finally clearing the wreckage. The second lever, intermittent fasting. And this is where the data gets truly remarkable. A study published in Cell Stem Cell out of MIT showed that just a 24-hour fast more than doubled intestinal stem cell regenerative capacity. Same person, same biology, but with the fast, their stem cells were performing at more than twice the level. Same biology, completely different repair output. And the mechanism was again autophagy. Fasting drops insulin and lowers mTOR, which is essentially your body's grow and store signal. When mTOR goes quiet, autophagy switches on. The cleanup crew gets activated. Now, 24 hours might sound extreme, but the researchers saw meaningful effects starting at 16 to 18 hours. So even a consistent 16 to 8 eating window, where you eat within an 8-hour period each day, starts pulling these levers. The hidden depletion nobody talks about.
The second mechanism blocking stem cell activity is NAD+ depletion. NAD+ is a molecule your cells use for energy and repair. But here's the critical number. By the time most people reach 50, their NAD+ levels have dropped by nearly 50%. And this isn't just about feeling tired. NAD+ directly activates a family of proteins called sirtuins. And sirtuins are essentially the survival and maintenance managers for your stem cells. When NAD+ drops, sirtuin activity falls, and your stem cells lose their ability to self-renew. They start making errors. They exhaust faster. Restoring NAD+ is like turning the lights back on inside your body's repair facility. Foods that restore NAD+. And there's a very good food source most people overlook, edamame. Young soybeans are one of the richest dietary sources of NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, which is a direct NAD+ precursor your body converts efficiently. Other strong sources are avocado, broccoli, and cabbage. Not as concentrated as a supplement, but combined with the fasting approach from mechanism 1, they create a meaningful combined effect. Because fasting also independently upregulates NAD+ synthesis. And there was a study published in Cell Reports showing that restoring NAD+ in aged muscle stem cells essentially rejuvenated them. They went from behaving like old stem cells to behaving like young stem cells in terms of their regenerative capacity. Same cells, just with the fuel restored. Green tea, the double mechanism green tea, specifically matcha, also plays a major role here. The EGCG compound in green tea has been shown in research to enhance sirtuin-1 activity, one of the NAD+ dependent proteins that directly controls stem cell survival. But EGCG also has its own separate effect. It enhances the mobilization of hematopoietic stem cells, the master stem cells produced in your bone marrow, that eventually become immune cells, blood cells, and repair cells. 2 to 3 cups of green tea per day, or 1 serving of matcha, is enough to see meaningful effects in the research. What actually tells your stem cells to move? The third mechanism is the one that tells your stem cells to actually mobilize, to leave their storage sites and move to wherever repair is needed. And the key signal is AMPK. AMPK is your body's energy sensing protein. When your cells detect that energy is being demanded through exercise, through mild caloric stress, through certain foods, AMPK activates. And when AMPK activates, it sends a direct mobilization signal to your stem cells: move, divide, repair. On the food side, one standout AMPK activator is quercetin. Quercetin is found in high concentrations in capers, red onions, and apples eaten with the skin on. And quercetin does something particularly powerful. It's not just an AMPK activator. It's also what researchers call a senolytic.
meaning it selectively helps clear those zombie senescent cells from mechanism 1. So you're hitting 2 biological mechanisms at once with a single food compound. There was a landmark study published in eBiomedicine where participants showed measurable reductions in senescent cell markers and significant improvements in physical function within just 11 days. The quercetin component showed independent cellular effects in the data. Extra virgin olive oil also activates AMPK directly through its oleocanthal and oleuropein compounds. And just like we saw with visceral fat, same calorie count, very different biological outcome. The quality of the fat you're eating changes the signals your body receives at the cellular level. 25 milliliters per day, about 1.5 teaspoons, is all the research shows you need to see these effects. Now here's where this entire protocol gets supercharged. There was a study published in Stem Cells Translational Medicine that directly measured circulating stem cells before and after a single bout of vigorous exercise. After just 1 session of vigorous aerobic exercise, circulating endothelial progenitor cells, a key class of cardiovascular repair stem cells, increased by more than 100%, more than doubled from a single workout. And a separate meta-analysis across multiple exercise studies found that consistent, vigorous aerobic exercise over 4 to 8 weeks produced sustained increases in circulating stem cells, not just acute spikes after each session. The body was adapting. The repair system was upregulating. The mechanism is twofold. First, exercise is one of the most potent AMPK activators that exists, far more powerful than any food source alone. Second, vigorous exercise triggers the release of IGF-1 and hepatocyte growth factor, which are direct stem cell mobilization signals. Your muscles call for help, and stem cells respond. The same intensity guidelines apply here. You want moderate to vigorous intensity. The talk test works perfectly. You should be able to speak in short phrases, but you're clearly working. You can still talk, but you definitely cannot sing. Just 2 to 3 sessions per week, 30 to 45 minutes per session, is enough to produce the sustained stem cell elevation these studies are measuring. Why the combination is multiplicative, not additive. And here's the part that changes the entire equation. The foods in this protocol and the exercise are not additive, they're multiplicative. The fasting activates autophagy and boosts NAD+. The NAD+ fuels the sirtuins that protect your stem cells. The AMPK activation from quercetin and exercise sends the mobilization signal. And the cleared cellular environment from autophagy means your stem cells can actually reach their repair targets. Every piece amplifies the others. There was a protocol studied combining intermittent fasting with vigorous exercise. And the combined effect on stem cell markers was significantly greater than either intervention alone, because you're sending the signal and clearing the path at the same time. So let me bring this together. The reason most people's anti-aging efforts don't work is that they're trying to add things to a system that's blocked. They're taking supplements on top of a body full of zombie cells, depleted NAD+, and a stem cell repair crew that hasn't received a mobilization signal in years. This protocol targets the 3 actual biological locks. Clear the cellular graveyard with autophagy, spermine-rich foods, and a 16 to 18-hour eating window. Restore the fuel with NAD+, edamame, matcha, green tea, broccoli. Send the mobilization signal with AMPK, quercetin-rich foods like red onions and apples, extra virgin olive oil, and vigorous aerobic exercise. Do all 3 together, and the data suggests you can more than double your circulating stem cells in 4 to 6 weeks. Not because you added something artificial, because you finally removed what was blocking them. And here's something worth sitting with. The scale won't tell you this is working. Your blood pressure cuff won't tell you either. What you'll notice first is recovery. You'll bounce back from exercise faster than before, then energy, then mental clarity. The visible things come later, but the repair is happening from day 1. Now, if you want to know which single blood test can measure your biological stem cell activity and tell you exactly how fast your body is aging compared to your chronological age, I'm covering that in the next video. It's one of the most underused tests in all of medicine, and it tells you more about your actual aging process than almost anything your doctor currently orders. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.